Howdy-ho, folks. Well, it seems like I've set a few people in the Veterans Resist Squad, as they call it. I mean, look at this right here. Yes, according to R. Hart York, I'm just accusing him and the Vets Resist Squad of being valor thieves, of having stolen valor without any proof at all. And by the way, R. Hart, if you're watching, this video is directed at you and your friends in the Veterans Resist Squad, or the Vets Resist Squadron. So I think you need to actually watch and pay attention. Well, let's see what I actually said first. R. Hart, obviously, was all upset about that tweet. Now, I kind of find it funny that, there are people using that hashtag that said that the DACA people, that some of them are serving in the U.S. Army and are veterans. Did you brain dead retards forget that when you enlist, there's a whole bunch of documentation you have to provide proving your citizenship or your legal residence? One of the two. So yeah, but let me ask you this, because earlier on this flag, there was one of your members that seemed like they were also accusing of stolen valor, or insinuating other people on this thread had stolen valor. So maybe you want to go have a talk with him, But as for me, I'm a bit skeptical, because anybody can put vet in their about section or as a part of their handle. So, how do you guys know you're real vets? Oh, I'm totally sold on that one. You guys proved it to each other in a DM. You know what? That answers all my questions right there. Okay, no, but on a more serious note, alright, so you have had people using that hashtag that have claimed that illegal immigrants have managed to join our army and serve our country. You have people like this guy right here. Alright, so obviously this is actually a common theme among people in your little group here to call Donald Trump a draft dodger. Let's examine this claim a little bit. Alright, so while Donald Trump was at college, he got some student deferments. Guess what? A lot of people in that time frame got student deferments. Are you going to go around to all the people in that time frame who got student deferments and start calling them draft dodgers? And then the last deferment he got was a medical deferment, which, if you've been in service, you've gone through MEPS, again, you would know medical deferments bar you from service. If you have a medical condition, you can volunteer all you want, the armed services isn't going to take you. I know. I have friends who wanted to join the armed services but couldn't because of medical conditions. So while you're sitting there saying that it's unfair for me to suspect that there's a lot of stolen valor going on in your group, you're busy calling somebody a draft dodger who couldn't even choose whether or not he went or not because he had a medical condition. What does that make you, asshole? And back on that one again, no, it's not a lie. Most of our servicemen with a political opinion and most of our vets with a political opinion generally tend to be more right-leaning than left-leaning. Not to say that there aren't some left-leaning servicemen and vets, but just the overwhelming majority of them are right-leaning. Gee, I mean, I might be reading something that's not there. You know, but someone like that tweet is insinuating that I've never deployed or never served before. Well, I've done a few tours of duty in Iraq with the United States Army. There's my TD-214. And yes, there are certain valor thieves in this world. And there are some of people who will valor thieve for political currency. That ain't uncommon either. I mean, how many people think that Valerie Plame is still an undercover CIA operative? Yeah, that is a lie that's out there. In fact, they made a movie pretending that she was a CIA operative. You know, you've got people like the perpetrator of that October surprise hoax who wasn't even in the CIA. You've got people in this Vets Resist squad who are saying things that make me think they've never even been to MEPS. I mean, right there, even from your own retweet. Alright, you expect me to believe you've been through MEPS and think that somebody here in this country illegally can just walk into a recruiting station and just join the armed services like that? I mean, really? And you wonder why I doubt you've even been enlisted before? Or you've even served before? You wonder why I get the distinct feeling that there's a lot of stolen valor going on in this little Vets Resistance Squadron? Oh, shoot. I mean, and again, your reaction tweet to this? All I gotta say is nothing hurts like the truth. And it seems like the truth might be hurting you a little bit.